ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to GameStar TV. It's the Injustice 2 circuit. We're into match number 4 of the evening, still in the lower bracket. So it's a knockout match for Saggat going up against Wazminator of ViewSonic Darksided. So we will be getting into that match in just a moment. Just a reminder, 2 things. You want to enter the raffle tonight. It's $20, a $20 Steam voucher, New Zealand dollars, so it's about 15 Australian, I guess. But it's something for nothing there, so enter !Injusta to pick that up. And enter our LAN Finals server as well. We're looking at 3 possible options, well, 4 possible options really, for LAN Finals. And we need your input so that we can make it the best event possible, so that we have a fantastic platform to give $2,000 cash to the winners of that event. Well, the top 4 finishers of that LAN Finals event. Well, to take you through Saggat versus Waz is Enigma and Baxter. Once again, take it away, Matt.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We do have 2 top-tier players. Wazminator we all have seen many times with the Catwoman, a character which I told him to play from day 1, and he didn't believe me till about week 3. But sticking with Catwoman now versus Saggat, who was actually, between you and me, been a little bit quiet in Injustice.
Yeah, he hasn't really been competing, but a lot of the times what he's been saying is actually that he doesn't feel like he's ready as a competitive player. And he doesn't think he has enough time to practice, so he has been stepping away from the competitive scene a little bit, but it's really nice to see him make his return here and getting into top 8. But I did not expect to see him actually picking Cheetah here, so it will be cat-on-cat action right now with Cheetah versus Catwoman. But yeah, really early start there from Wazminator, straight away catching Saggat there with that early hit, and now we have Saggat in the corner.
Cheetah is a character that I've personally been playing around with a little bit, and honestly, I think she's an incredibly strong character. Requires a bit of respect, but just some of the tools she has is a little bit ridiculous. So she gets full, like, 400 damage off command grabs. She has, which then jail into, on hit, which jail into forward 3, which is plus 10, which you then have to guess between a command grab, a string, or a tick throw. And this character is considered low tier.
Yeah, she is definitely, you know, an underutilized character, I'd say, an underrepresented character in a lot of the tournament scenes. We don't really see them that often. I think the only really nameable players are Newbie from America and Cien, of course, from Singapore, playing this character in like the international competitive scene. But nice seeing Saggat pick her up here. I definitely think that it suits his playstyle. He's one of the more aggressive type players from our community here. Likes to be in your face 100% of the time, and she definitely fits that mold. So, but Wazminator not really letting Saggat get anything started right now. You know, really putting the hurt on, and Saggat needing to wager there and just get some life back.
Yeah, now you can see Wazminator just with a pretty huge life lead, and the problem is with Cheetah is that she doesn't get a lot of damage without Barsh. Does have access to a background bounce here, but as long as Wazminator keeps blocking overhead, there's not a lot that he can do other than sweeps. Now, Cheetah does have an amazing sweep in this game. You can see Wazminator just trying to be a bit annoying, but does actually get caught with the jump in from Saggat. Does actually catch her this time with that forward 3. Now you can see Saggat still has a fair chunk of life as well, building past slowly, but Wazminator does now have a clash as well, has a significant meter advantage.
Yeah, and one of the strongest tools that she has is definitely that forward 3, being double hitting, breaks armor, and she can also armor it herself by spending that 1 bar, and then gets a big chunk of damage off of that. But here we go. Oh, nice conversion there off the air escape, just missing that little whip at the end there. Nice, using that meter for pressure in the corner. Bit of stagger strings, gets that nice hit there. Nice anti-air there on the cat dive from Saggat. And Waz will be sealing that first game pretty convincingly, only just losing his first lifeline.
Wow, that was just a fantastic down 2 there on the dive kick. So really good stuff coming out from Wazminator, showing again he is versed in so many matchups, and he's trying to work his way back through this losers bracket. But again, Saggat is a very good Cheetah player. Now, the thing was, in that game, he struggled to actually get in a little bit, was able to finally manage to land a forward 3, and you saw the damage Cheetah gets off it. But again, needed to clash early, which is a bit of a pain for Cheetah. So hopefully, maybe a few more meter burn rolls into command grabs, which is something that actually catches a lot of people because it's hard to react to.
Yeah, definitely. So here we go, we see game 2 now starting off. Saggat managed to get that first hit and also catching the backdash there from Waz. Very common trend from a lot of Catwoman and Cheetah players actually is wake up backdash. Both characters having two of the best backdashes in the game. Oh, nice! And that optimization there from Waz getting that nice juicy combo, 438 damage there for 1 bar. Nice use of that meter burn forward 3, but Waz blocking overhead, keeping that in mind. Oh my god, and Saggat just going ham with his meter right now. Forward, back 3, whichever 3 he can meter burn he is using right now. And once again, this man hates his meter. Anytime he gets it, he is spending it straight away on a 3-base move. He does not care.
Yeah, Saggat really likes to spend his meter as well. He likes to spin, but sadly Cheetah doesn't have a spin move in this game. Does actually tag him with a sweep, gets a clean jump in this time as well. But it is Cheetah. Cheetah doesn't get a lot of damage off of jump ins, sadly. And you can see now just a jump back 2 from Wazmana. Even though they nerfed jump 2, it is still arguably the best jump in, other than Batman's jump 2.
Yeah, the jump 2 just has so much range. Like, they say they nerfed it, but a lot of players just say, no, you didn't. Like, it's still pretty much, you know, half screen away that she can get a hit from. And, you know, the hit priority is just ridiculous as well.
The only thing that they nerfed about is the angle that it hits at. Like, you have to hit it a bit lower to the ground now, so it's easier to anti-air, but it's got no hitbox, so you can't anti-air it from full screen anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So it's still one of the best jump in the game, but, you know, still, you can't, you know, just jump around willy-nilly. Like, you will definitely get anti-air if you keep jumping around with it, you know, non-stop. So Wazmana, you know, does mix it up with a lot of her great normals on the ground as well, and also that ridiculous walk speed, being faster than Joker, completely traded up the generic walk speed. And here we go. This might be game 2 getting sealed out here from Wazmana. Saggat doing a bit better in this game 2, but that will seal the deal there. Wazmana going up 2-0 in this set.
And you know what I still haven't seen from him at all? Raw command grab. Command grab, so you've seen that he's been going for that sweep a lot, the down 3, but the thing is that, you know, it's a low, and Wazmana's respecting it, he's blocking it. Command grab's range is still the same range as down 3, and he has, Cheetah has a command grab designed to hit people crouching. So I feel like he needs to go for that command grab a little bit more, make Wazmana get a bit jumpy and stuff like that, but...
Yeah, he has been shutting down Waz's backdash, which is why I think he's been going for the down 3 and the forward 3 most of the time on OT for Waz's wake up. But now that he's conditioned, you know, Waz to block on wake up, he can definitely start going for those, you know, command grab setups because Waz is now respecting him. But before it, you know, say it can get anything started, he's instantly in the corner. But here we go, he's managed to get a random sweep, and now he's outside the corner. But Waz is finding a hit off everything, it seems. Oh, forgetting that he's used the wall bounce, but ending it with the back 3 there. Whoa, he uses that 50% on that ground bounce, and wow, 515 damage. Cheetah does some damage. Jeez.
Cheetah definitely hurts in this game, and now you can see Wazmana just able to get a full meterless confirm, something that a lot of Catwoman players actually forget she can do. She gets insane damage meterless, and is able to take the first round, but Saggat now able to launch himself, meter burn, forward 3, able to block the wake up, and that's going to be enough to take it. Saggat, great read there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why Waz would ever wake up. I mean, Saggat's forward 3 on Waz's wake up rate is probably like 98% right now, so Waz probably just needs to start respecting that wake up a little bit. But, you know, it doesn't really matter when Waz is just estimating Saggat in the neutral game, and once again forcing Saggat to clash. So they are tied up 2 bars apiece, so no health back for Saggat, no damage dealt by Waz, but once again Saggat just finding himself in that corner. Luckily, Waz jumps over him, and now he's starting to get that pressure game set up.
This is where Cheetah excels as well. Once again, not a single command grab or tick throw, and you can see now Saggat just gets caught with the down 2, so all of that work for pretty much nothing, and a jump back 2 comes out from Wazmana is going to knock Saggat out 3-0. Good stuff from Wazmana, showing that he is still a top player, even coming through that loser's bracket. So yeah, fantastic stuff from him. Again, I do like Cheetah, but I feel like he just needs to go for a few more command grabs.
Yeah, he definitely had a few opportunities that he didn't take the most of. You know, going for like a lot of the same stuff over and over again with his forward 3s and back 3s. But he definitely had the opportunity to go for the just generic throws as well as the command grab throw, command grabs to open Waz up that way as well, and maybe a few more pressure strings with staggers and whatnot. But good showing here anywhere from Saggat. He made top 8 for his return to the Injustice scene with Cheetah. So congratulations to him for making top 8. Got himself some points. And sadly for him, it's the end of the night, and Waz advances through, winning that one 3-0.
Yeah, and up next, we're going to progress on in the losers bracket. We're going to have Pretty Boy Nikki versus Gilbags. So we're going to take a quick 3-minute break. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen.